Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about personal development. So I know you guys hear us talk about it all the time. It's one of the three vitals and we usually refer to it as PD. Well, personal development is something that I can tell you when I first signed up as a coach, I was like, I don't need that. Well, there's so many different forms of personal development, and I wanted to kind of go over those things today and just talk about the importance of personal development and having a positive mindset, because that's really what we're trying to do with personal development. Personal development just means that you are learning to always have a positive attitude, to always try and find that silver lining in things. It means trying to grow yourself in your knowledge, whether it be for your business, your family, your faith, whatever it might be. It's just something that fills you up and helps you become better. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you and we're saying that you need to go read like a self-help book. But I think that's kind of where I got stuck, was that I always related personal development to self-help and feeling like, well, there's nothing wrong with me. Well, there doesn't have to be anything wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with always wanting to better yourself in some way, better your business, like we said before, business, family, friends, faith, cooking, whatever your hobbies are, just learning how to be better and being more knowledgeable in different things, crafting your skill. So that's basically what personal development means. One of the things that you should do first before you dive into personal development is I really encourage you to sit down and work on your goal setting. Set some goals for yourself. Figure out what your priorities are. Kind of evaluate yourself and figure out what plates you're spinning. What are the things that are most important to you? What are some of the things that you can let go of? What are some of the things that you want to become better at? Make a list of those things and really just figure out what your strengths and weaknesses are and what your priorities are. When you figure those things out, you can really choose personal development that's best suited for you. I could sit here and list books all day long for you, or audio or videos that you can go watch, but if they don't personally relate to you and you don't feel that connection with it, and it's not something that you necessarily feel you need, then you're not going to retain it. You're just going to kind of go through it just to say you did it, but it's not really going to be something that helps you. So I really want you to find something that pertains to you, something that's going to be better for you. Now, we have a list of personal development recommendations in our files section and here on our website, but I, really encourage you to find something that works for you. Always having a positive mindset is something that I have learned to strengthen through doing personal development. My faith has gotten stronger, and personally, I just am always, when I'm posting things, I think about what I'm writing, and if it's something that's not necessarily so great, because we're not always being positive Polly, and we're not always gonna have those days where everything is great, and there are going to be some times where you want to share things that maybe aren't so great. But if you can share those things and then share your learning experience that came out of it, or what the good is in that situation, if you're not sure, that's where personal development comes in. You want to really dig deep and find the good in the situation and share that with other people. That's what's attractive to other people. That's what people love, is being surrounded by positive people. Which brings me to, wanting to protect that positive attitude that you're going to be learning to build through personal development. We have this little positivity bubble, is what I call it. And, I really have to evaluate the people that I allow into my bubble and into my circle. And I protect that attitude. And if there are people in my life that I find are just consistently negative and are, just, I don't know how to explain it, they're just always Debbie Downers, there's somebody that I'm going to have to evaluate my friendship with them and evaluate, that relationship. Are they somebody that I'm willing to just kind of let go of, or kind of take a few steps back from, to protect myself and to protect my positive attitude? Or is it a relationship that I need to work on to strengthen? I choose to bring people into my life and surround myself with people like you who are here on this team who have a positive attitude and have a great outlook on life. And, I want people that are always lifting me up and making me better and challenging me and sharpening me in every way possible. Those are the kind of people that I want to surround myself with. There's a time and a season for every relationship in your life. That season might be a couple of days, it might be a few months, it might be a few years, or it could be a lifetime. You have to evaluate that and realize that it's okay to let certain people go because their particular season might be over. That season of your life may be passing and it's time to let them go. Protect your personal, positive bubble and that positive attitude and mental attitude that you have. Having a negative attitude can make or break you in this business, but also in your life. And you really just want to, always be trying to bring yourself back to that positive attitude. And that's where personal development comes in. I can tell you there are more times than not in this business where I have let that negative, chatter pop into my head, and it's torn me apart and really stripped me of some of the best times in this business and in my life. And the only way that I was able to get back at it was to work on myself, to dig deep within me, decide where my weaknesses are and what it was that I needed to strengthen, find a good book or an audio or someone to talk to that is really going to help me work on those weaknesses and make them my strengths. So those are the things that I want you to think about when you're doing personal development. Ultimately, you are the one who has the ability to set the tone of your day, to set your attitude. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to it. And that is what's most important. And you always want to be thinking about finding a positive reaction to every negative reaction, that happens. So that's what personal development is all about. And I'm going to give you guys just a couple of things that I really have found have been some of my best personal development. There's The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. That's a great book. Push by Chalene Johnson. That will really help you kind of learn how to organize and strengthen your time management skills and goal setting and priorities and all of those things. So that's a great one to start with if you're not really sure. Compound Effect and Failing Forward and You're Badass, anything by Jim Rohn or John Maxwell, Brian Tracy. Those are all some great books for leadership and also just for, personal growth. When it comes to other things in your life, you're going to have to figure out what those books are that are going to work for you. If you're a Christian, go to your local Christian bookstore and find a book that really speaks to you. For me personally, I needed to work on myself and believing in myself and having self-confidence and learning how to manage my everyday and not feeling so overwhelmed. And the two books that I love the most are Make It Happen by Laura Casey and The Best Yes by Lisa Turkhurst. So those are two that are great for me right now in my life. Again, we have our personal development list, so check that out. And if you have a book that you find has really helped you, that you love, feel free to add it to our list in our Google Drive, and we'll try and keep it updated on our website for everybody to share. Just make sure that you're entering in what the specific topic is that you felt it helped with, the most, and the title of the book and the author. It could be audio, anything. Personal development isn't just reading books and, listening to the audio. It's also listening to videos like this. It's any of the trainings that we have to offer for you in this business. Any kind of seminar or training that happens that is helping you. So you can do those things while you're doing the dishes, while you're doing laundry, while you're driving. I even turn stuff on when I'm doing my workouts. That's been a really great way to do it. I have one of those Bluetooth waterproof speakers, and I put it in the shower. And when I'm sitting there and I'm actually taking a shower by myself, then, I'll turn on some of that personal development and just think about it while I'm showering. There's so many ways that you can get personal development, and you just have to figure out what works for you. So that's about it, you guys. Dive into personal development. Make sure you're doing it at least 10 minutes every single day. If you can't do 10 minutes every day, dedicate at least one day out of the week to spend an hour doing nothing but personal development, reading, listening to webinars, listening to trainings, go to a seminar, get out, meet other people, go to a workshop, do something that helps you become a better you. So that's it. Have a great day, guys.